privileged to introduce you to the only true 100% Rhone producer in all of Napa Valley. Well, Jeff, good to see you again.
Great to see you, Mark. Yeah,
appreciate
really.
it.
Yeah.
And for those of you that don't know where the heck we are, it's a pretty special place.
It's an undisclosed location.
It is an undisclosed location. The waivers we had to sign ahead of time is really
Exactly.
unusual.
Several security passes required.
But the drive up is 2 miles of bliss, and we're quite a distance from Napa, but from a crow's fly standpoint, where are we?
Yeah, we're 7-8 miles northeast of Napa, kind of close to the east side of Atlas Peak.
So on the other side of Atlas Peak.
Yeah, it's one of the 3 parallels that go up Napa Valley. You've got 29 Silverado Trail and 121.
Okay.
And we're on the eastern side of that.
And how did you pick this location to grow the grapes you're growing?
Well, a lot of grapes weren't grown out here, and I saw it as kind of a challenge. It's a hilly, oak-wooded site, but there's some potential. And the idea was to see if it was possible to grow Rhone varietals at elevation in the middle of an oak forest.
Which is, so you wake up one day, here's what I'm going to do.
Right, right.
But obviously Napa is cab country.
Yes.
And Chardonnay, and you decide to grow Rhone, and Rhone is just a magical area for wine production that produces, I think there's 15 varietals that are native to Rhone.
Yep.
And what are the ones you're growing, and why did Rhone resonate with you?
So we talked about it last time too, but I did that study abroad in Avignon. I was riding my bike through Châteauneuf-du-Pape and having that magical experience and really discovering Rhones for the first time. And it just resonated with me, as with the love of France and the love of those wines. So when I was able to purchase the property up here and really get serious about trying to plant some grapes, it seemed natural to follow that passion that I had in my 20s, to see if it was possible to grow Rhone varietals in Napa Valley. And I didn't want to be just another cab guy. There's nothing wrong with cab. Cab and Chardonnay are wonderful, wonderful varietals, but to be able to grow 6 different clones of Syrah and 3 Grenache Noirs, Beaucastel clones.
It is by no means a typical walk through the vineyard, but I think what most people don't recognize is the price to quality ratio of Rhones is off the charts.
Yes.
And it is such a food-friendly wine.
Right, right. I think the entire world actually likes to have more value in what they've got.
Yes.
And a wine that retails for $38 that can offer some of the pleasure of a $100 cab, I think, is a wonderful thing.
Plus, I know you're a huge proponent of entertaining and bringing people together and socializing, and
absolutely.
And food and wine does that, especially Rhone wines.
Especially Rhone wines. Those Provençal, nights, summer evenings where you're sitting under the lights and you've got friends and family all around, and you just eat and drink for hours. These wonderful, wonderful Provençal dishes and that sort of thing. Yeah.
And you're the only true Rhone producer in Napa.
Yeah, as I understand, we're the only ones that produce solely Rhone wines. A few of the other folks have added Rhone varietals to their portfolio, but we're the only one dedicated to doing that.
I think it's growing because I think people recognize, hey, this is some damn good wine.
Yes.
And it goes with a variety of foods. Why wouldn't we do this?
Absolutely. I think the differentiation is good, and I think there's an opportunity to really expose a lot of people to some different varietals.
And what are you making up here, and what is production?
So production, we're up to, ready for this, 400 cases total production. We started out to make 1 great red wine, and along the way, just because of the maturity of the fruit, we ended up making a very nice Provençal rosé.
Well, 400 cases, that's people spill that in this valley.
Exactly, exactly.
But you do it with a really hands-on, meticulous approach, and the dedication to quality is fantastic. So
thanks. We really strive to do that. I mean, we have 4 separate harvests here, if you can think about that, for 400 cases.
So that's 4 times of insanity.
Yes, yes. And we discussed the insanity before. It takes a little insanity to be in this business in general, and even probably more so to do what I'm doing.
And it's almost as if you're kind of the accidental wine success.
Yes.
But there's been nothing accidental about it.
I think a lot of hard work, passion, and dedication, and I think that's what made it work.
Well, we love all the success you're having, so cheers to that.
Thank you so much.
The handcrafted nature of the wines up here for Loomis are spectacular, and at 400 cases, it's not going to last long. Do yourselves a favor, get some quick, and thank you so much for all your support.